Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight a battle of two first-place squads between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Buccos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches. Consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Corey Seager is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still 2-2. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Brett's bench.
Throw gets him 2 down. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Robinson will put this one away, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Now into the box, Cody Bellinger. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, or he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Next up is Justin Turner. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into Terry Mooney, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bauer is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Randy Wiggins. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So here is Brian Brummett. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate is Tyler Wiggins. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled away. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So now here is A.J. Pollard as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Next, here is Max Muncy. The pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
The first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Now the pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Angel.
To the plate now, Angel Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Brummett, the runner at second with one away. Hit hard to third. Turner's got it on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, right field.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the third out. Pirates leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
The old defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Mookie Betts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Now to the plate, here is Corey Seager trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Very weakly on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is popped up. Wiggins in foul ground, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Christian Murray. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Murray becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Terry Mooney is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So next to bat will be Randy Wiggins. Worked a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he fouls this one off. Mooney at third. Wiggins at second with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, 2. Here it is. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up is Justin Turner. Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Clemente is there, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the AB on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Striding in is Christian Brummett, singled in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
As a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Brummett stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that one yanked just foul. And he got it. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope. I got to count 1 and 2.
Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now in the box, Christian Murray, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder cup, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Terry Mooney stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runners on the move for second. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping in once again is Randy Wiggins. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Pollard. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Stepping in next, Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. 1-0 the count. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So now into the box is Mookie Betts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
First delivery to him. Will Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Behind 0-2 now. Seager on third. Bellinger is over at second with one down in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. In the air now, out to right field. Clemente gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. LA's on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Wiggins. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Tony Gonsolin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Bart Wiggins. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No outs, nobody on. On the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Christian Berman, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. The plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Angel Vargas. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-1. The other way out to left center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 1-2. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Still even at 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Christian Murray is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Bases loaded, and next to hit will be Terry Mooney as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Julio Urias takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers 1. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Murray has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next up is Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This one's down to third, right to him. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Ryan Brumman. First offering.
Nope. Up there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Here's another 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. It would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Wiggins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Make it 5-1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate now, Bart Wiggins. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wiggins leads off second with nobody out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Turner. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian.
And now Christian Brummett, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
One out and a runner on second base. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Owen Christian will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch on its way. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Runs and a dozen RBIs. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Christian Murray, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Second and third, 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next, Mookie Betts flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Stepping in is Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Pirates jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Cahill earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.